This portion of Lifestyles is sponsored by UVet.
I'm at UVet in Newburgh, and this is not Dr. Jimmy Yu. As you can tell, this is Dr. Catherine Turpin. And we're going to talk about something today I knew zero about. It's called K-taping. What is that?
Yeah, so K-taping is kinesiology taping. It's a form of physical therapy. It's often used in people for sports injuries, muscle healing, post-surgical pain control, inflammation control, things like that. But we are, in vet med, there's a lot of things that are in human med that we adapt to animals.
Sure, right.
And so one of those would be kinesiology taping.
So you've got Zeus here. He's wandering all over the room. You're supposed to be on TV. So you've got him taped in several places. Where would you typically tape a dog?
Yeah, so it's going to depend entirely on the condition that we are working on treating. So you can see he's got this little star here on his back. So if he were to have a disc lesion where he's had a spinal injury to the disc, that would help to relieve inflammation and pressure on that. If you look down at his knee, he's got a little taping there that can be done to help with support in ACL tears or with patella luxations. And then on his front leg, Zeus, come here, Bubba. On his front leg, you can see he's got this little wrap around. So this can help with inflammation and drawing inflammation out of tissues. It also can help with proprioception, which is the body knowing where the limbs are placed and helping with movement. So in kids that have decreased nerve function, we can do proprioceptive taping to help increase their awareness of where their feet are, help them walk better.
How interesting. Now, there's no medicine on the tape.
No.
The tape itself is the medicine, and that is holding.
So the way the tape works is it's got stretch to it, and when in people it attaches to the skin and it lifts the skin, and by lifting the skin lifts the layers in between, creating more space in between those layers to help relieve pain from swelling and inflammation and allow things to flow better. Well, in our pets, we have to use a stickier form of the tape because it's lifting the fur and then using that lift on the fur to lift the skin and separate those layers. So on his little back spot, you could see it kind of is lifting that fur up. It looks almost like the tape's peeling off, but that's actually what the tape's supposed to do. It's lifting that fur to lift the skin.
That is so interesting. Now, how long does it last, Catherine?
So it depends entirely on the pet, how active they are, how wet they get, things like that. On him, if I use my adhesive spray that I've got right here, I've had tape on him before when he's had like a little stepped in a hole and sprained something. It stayed on for about a month, and it was still hard to get off.
I think that's impressive, though.
Yeah,
especially for an animal, a pet.
Usually we say, we're going to want to take it off before that. If we're doing an inflammation taping for a really swollen limb, we're going to want to change it daily. Whereas if we're doing something like that disc one, a week or two is going to be perfectly fine. The knee support taping can stay on for quite a while and not have an issue. Now, obviously, the shorter haired breeds, it's going to stick better than the longer haired breeds, which is why for him I have to use the adhesive. But
I know, you're just starting to show.
It just depends. Now, your really, really long-haired breeds, it doesn't work quite as well in them because their hair is so long that even when it lifts the hair, it can't lift the skin well. But for his fur length, it works quite well. Australian Shepherds, it works very well with their fur length.
K-taping, who knew? Well, they know. Here at UVet, Dr. Turpin, Dr. Yu, they can tape up your pet and make them feel better and treat them in so many other ways. We'll be back with more local lifestyles. Thank you, Catherine.
Yeah.
Thank you, Zeus.
This portion of Lifestyles is sponsored by UVet.